Welcome back into another episode of the Nebraska Newcomers Podcast, presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska. I'm Jessica Coody, and today joined by another one of the transfers for Nebraska women's basketball, the junior versatile, really do it all on the basketball court, Emily Fischer, who's coming from Big Ten school in Maryland. Emily, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
You've been here a little bit. I know you've been going through practices and all of that. How are you settling in? How are you liking Lincoln?
I love it so far, and I love being coached by Amy. She's really brought out the versatile play that I was leaving a little bit on the side back at Maryland, and I'm excited.
So you were actually recruited by Amy and this coaching staff before, right?
Yeah, for quite a while.
Yeah.
They were on my top three.
So when you go back into the portal, how important was that you already had that relationship with this staff?
It was very important. I didn't want to just go blindly into the portal, not really knowing who to reach out to and whatnot. And they were willing to talk to me still, even though I went a different way the first time. And I knew that they really wanted me because of that.
That's great. What did you like about that staff, Amy, and Nebraska the first time around when it was hard to tell them no the first time?
It was just the family. Like, the relationship between me, my family, them. They reached out to us more than anybody. I was able to talk to them like they were friends, family. And just when you come here, you feel it as well. It's not just like on the phone for show. It's a real thing.
So when you decide to transfer, I guess what went into that decision? And besides just the previous history with Nebraska, because I know a lot of people wanted you at that point. So what were you kind of hoping to find when you did find your next home?
It was definitely more about basketball, being able to find that freedom that I had before I came to college. I lost a lot of confidence the past 2 years, and even being here for a month, I've gained a lot back, and it just shows that wherever you are, they bring out the best in you.
What are some of the things that you're rediscovering, that you're finding a new love for here with this program, and what they like to do here?
Drive into the basket, shooting the ball, of course. They're three-pointer shooters all the time, and just having the freedom to do that whenever and when you're open. It feels like I'm back in high school in AAU.
You know, the coaching staff has talked about just your toughness and your grit. Where does that come from? Why are you wired that way? And you're not afraid to match up with anybody on the court on the defensive end?
I mean, it's been like that since I was little. My parents have raised me to play hard, don't give up. My AAU coach taught effort. Like, you could not be on the floor if you did not have 100% effort at all times.
So you actually did not even start in basketball, right? You were a soccer player starting out?
Yes, I still love soccer, and I reminisced looking back at all my high school and club days, but that was for sure my thing when I was younger.
So I was going to ask, so do you feel like maybe some of that from the soccer field and the grittiness and being able to be so versatile, that translated into the kind of basketball player that you are?
Yeah, I definitely think soccer, the footwork there, has helped a lot for my defensive stops, plays, my grit. You're very physical on the field, and that translates over to basketball. Can't be as physical, but it definitely helps.
Okay, so if soccer was the first love, how did you end up falling in love with basketball then? Why did that become the path for you?
I loved playing with my AAU team. Like, high school was great, and I loved playing there, but my team that we had and the family, my coach, I stayed with them for my whole career in AAU. I never left, and they just made me fall in love with it.
So people might not be aware, you actually have some ties to Lincoln. You might not remember it, but your parents, you guys lived here for some time when you were younger.
When I was very little, I did live here. My parents are huge Huskers fans. They went to many football games. They love it here.
You said they even wore the overalls.
The overalls.
Yeah.
I have them here now. I stole them from my dad.
So you're going to wear them to some football games?
Oh, I'm going to be at the games for sure.
Oh, that's great. So they kept them all that time, huh?
I saw him in his closet when I went home before I came here, and I was like, well, it's a sign. I guess I should take him.
So what did they think? What was when you got to call them and tell them that you decided on Nebraska the second time around?
They're like more than ecstatic. They knew, even when I did go to Maryland, they were like, had such a soft spot for this place. And so being able to get that chance again, they really knew it was the right decision.
The Big Ten is no joke, though. How, the fact that you have experience, 2 years of experience playing in this conference, what are some of the things that you hope to bring that experience to this team, being that you kind of know what it takes night in and night out?
I feel like when you're new to the Big Ten or a freshman, you don't realize how fast-paced, how physical it can be. And I've been here for 2 years. I'm not new to it. I just know I need to bring the physicality. I need to bring energy. And it'll come with the rest of it. Like, you can have your skills, but if you don't have energy, if you don't have grit, you're not going to succeed in this Big Ten. So,
love that. With Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska, you get more than coverage. You get confidence. Confidence to chase big goals, try something new, or run through the tunnel in front of 80,000 fans. We've had Nebraska's back for 85 years, and we're just getting started. Okay, so we talked about your parents. You also have a sister now that's younger, and she's starting to go through this recruiting process. And I always kind of like to ask, for maybe some young athletes that might watch this podcast, but now that you have a sister going through the recruiting process, what kind of advice are you trying to pass along to her as someone that goes through this and you have that kind of knowledge?
for her, because I know it can be stressful with the calls, especially now it's changed a lot. But I want her to be able to go and visit these schools and actually get the feel in person, because when I was visiting, it was between COVID, it was a lot of stuff going on. I just want her to be able to actually be there with the people and feel it out versus just over the phone. Like, ask all the questions you have. None of them are not the right question. There's no wrong answer.
Good advice. You also have a special reason why you wear your number. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us about that?
Well, my dad played at Drake in Iowa for college football, and his number was 34. His number also was 3, which is what I was going for originally, but Allison has that. But 34, it's just like a family number. I had it at Maryland for a year, and it means a lot to represent him as well. So I just like wearing that.
What does he think when he sees you wearing his number?
Oh, he loves it. Whenever I go home, his jersey's hanging up in our basement, so mine's going to be right up there next to it.
Oh, that's cool. So you obviously are a football fan. Did you grow up a football fan then, being that your dad played
Football family for sure, yeah. Every night there's football on, it's going to be on the TV.
So how excited are you then to take in football here in Nebraska?
It's going to be different from where I was before. It's going to be packed. I've been here before. I've seen it. So I'm ready to actually be a student here and experience that with my teammates.
Yeah, from a outsider coming in, what's your perspective of Pinnacle Bank Arena and the atmosphere that Husker fans provide for this basketball team?
When I played here, it was not fun being the opposing team. The energy, you can't even hear yourself think. Like, the coach, you can't understand what they're saying. It's hard to play there. So being on this side of it now, it's going to be really good for me.
Yeah, what kind of advantage does that provide a basketball team when you have that support?
Oh, it's amazing. Like, when you're going down, you're not having a great run, they're right there to pick you up every time. These fans don't go away. They're always going to be there, and you can count on them.
So you can do a lot of different things on the court, and I know that's what they love out of their players here at Nebraska, but are there certain parts of your game that you're hoping to really improve, focus on going into this junior season?
My main focus is getting my three-point shot back, because in high school and AAU, I had that in my bag. Last few years, I haven't had the opportunity to use it, and over the summer, I'm getting in extra shots, being very offensive. That's the overall goal, just looking to score, being an option on offense at all times.
How has the team gelled and come together during this time that you have in the summer?
I mean, so far, we've done really well. I'm very optimistic about this season, and with people coming back, we're looking strong already. The transfers look great.
Have you decided on a major?
I have. It's child, youth, and family studies. I was a real estate major, so I'm using that to kind of get bits and pieces and try different classes and use that.
Cool. Okay, so we've talked a lot about it, I think, but if Husker fans don't know what your game is like, describe it.
Hard work. That's the one thing I can say. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. That's what my AAU coach said every game, and that's what I live by. Mm-hmm.
And then what are you just hoping to bring, I guess, to this when you step on the court? What are you hoping to bring and add to this roster that's already in place here at Nebraska?
My biggest goal is my energy. I want to be on the bench because I know we get crazy on the bench. I want to be there for people. I want to be there for them to talk to me, to feel comfortable. I want to be here with my family. That's the biggest thing for me.
Great stuff. What else do Husker fans need to know about you?
That I'm ready.
You're ready.
I'm going to bring it.
I love it. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. Great to have you here in Lincoln, and can't wait to see you out on the court as a Husker inside Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Me too.
Emily Fischer here with us on our Nebraska Newcomer podcast presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska. Thanks for listening and watching. And as always, make sure you subscribe and like wherever you listen to never miss an episode right here on the Huskers Radio Network podcast. Whether you just arrived in Nebraska or you've called it home for years, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska is here for you. We've been a part of this community for 85 years, helping Cornhuskers, new and native, stay healthy and thrive on and off the field.